Hello, guys. Today we are going to see something about brand value chain. Brand value chain. In one of our sessions, we have seen about what is a brand and why it is so important in a marketing scenario. Now, let us see what this brand value chain is. What is this brand value chain? The brand value chain is basically a structured approach. To assess the sources, and outcomes of brand equity and the manner in which marketing activities create brand value. What does this big sentence mean? Create brand value. It is basically a structured approach. It is as a sequence of processes which is used to assess the sources of brand equity for a particular firm and analyze the outcomes, and in a way the manner in which the marketing activities followed by a company or a firm creates efficient brand value for the particular company. This is what is the brand value chain. It is actually having a sequential process with value stages. There are some stages which are called as value stages, and it will be supplemented by multipliers. Now let us have the diagram for value chain, brand value chain. The first block is called as marketing program investment, because any activity should start with an investment, and then comes the customer mindset. Customer mindset is the next block, and the third block is brand performance. And the fourth block is shareholder value, which is a very important aspect for any company. Shareholder value. These things are called as the value stages. And to supplement these value stages, there are some multipliers. The first multiplier is called as the program multiplier. The customer multiplier, and finally the market multiplier. So these are all the three different types of multipliers which forms the brand value chain. Now let us look deeply into it. First is marketing program investment. Generally, the brand value creation process starts with investments of the firm. It is assumed that the process starts when the firm starts investing in a marketing program which targets actual or potential customers. In other words, buyers or prospects. It targets the buyers or the prospects. Any investment towards brand value, any investment towards brand value comes under this category. Investment towards brand value comes under this category, and it might be due to investments for product research or design development, trading, export, etc. All those money spent on these processes is called as the marketing program investment. Any company will invest more amount of money into these areas based on the output they want. They might put more emphasis on product research and pump in more money for as investment for product research, and in some cases for export services they can invest more money, and so on. So this depends on the company's objectives and strategies followed by the company to target the market. The next block, as we saw in the drawing, is the customer mindset. We are repeatedly saying in each and every session that customer is king of business. Any business is done for the customers, let it be the individual customers or the business firms. So the customer mindsets are assumed to change with different marketing tactics, or programs. With different marketing tactics and programs, the question now is how it changes. It changes because of perceptions, and this will affect the way or change the impact of customers' decision on buying process. In buying process, this is what is happening in this block. In this particular scenario, the collective impact of individual customers affects the way of deciding how to purchase, and how much to purchase, and why to purchase. These questions arise in a customer mindset, and the decision making happens. Finally, what happens with this is the customers decide based on their mindset. Now, the next block here is brand performance. The company has exhibits the brand in the market, and obviously there will be competition in the market for similar products. Now the emphasis is on how the brand performs over similar brands. Maybe, for example, brand A and brand B with same features and similar price, there is a heavy competition, and if brand A wins, then brand value increases for brand A as far as the market is concerned. This might be due to the price premiums announced on this, and price elasticity, the market share enjoyed by the firm, or cost structure put forth by the firm, etc. When this brand performance happens, it is keenly watched by market analysts. This happens here. Now, after the brand performance, it is the stakeholder value. It is the stakeholder value which makes more importance. Why the stakeholders are very important for a company? Because stakeholders, they are one part of investments. They want good returns for their investment on the brand or on the company. So what happens is the investment community considers brand performance, as we discussed in the previous slide, brand performance, and also other factors like replacement cost and purchase prices of the products, and also for acquisitions in case a company is acquiring another company, and through this the shareholder value is assessed. The shareholder value is assessed. What happens here is a brand A and a brand B. If the brand performance of brand A increases and brand B decreases, the shareholder value also increases here while it decreases for brand B, and now shareholders prefer this as the effective option. Now, having seen about the value stages, we talked something about the multipliers. We talked something about the multipliers in the slide, in which we had three different types of multipliers, like the program multiplier, the customer multiplier, and the market multiplier. Now, what are those multipliers? They are basically linking factors to the next stage. Linking factors to the next stage. If you could see here, these multipliers act as the linking factors between different stages, and it determines how value created passes on to the next stage, passes on to the next stage or next block. Again, going back to this diagram, there is a value created in this particular stage. Now, here the same value has to be transformed, and again there should be value addition. This repeats for till this stage, so value maximization happens here. So for that, these multipliers are really important. What are the multipliers? The program multipliers, customer multipliers, and market multipliers. These are the three different types of multipliers which is evident in a brand value chain. What is a program multiplier? A program multiplier is the program multiplier. It determines the marketing program's ability to affect customer mindset. See, there is a link. The first thing was the marketing program investments, and this program, how it affects the customer mindset. This is what is there in this particular multiplier. This program multiplier is a function of quality of program investment, where PM is program multiplier and Q is quality of investment made. Quality of investment made. What is this quality of investment? The investment has to be effective. You cannot pump in more money just to show that you are doing much, you are spending much for a particular product or service research. So this is the quality of investment. The investment should be focused and it should be targeted towards achieving the particular objective without any sort of disturbances. This makes sure that this program multiplier makes sure that program reaches effective destination. Effective destination. Now, the next type of multiplier is the customer multiplier. The customer multiplier. What is this customer multiplier? The customer multiplier determines how value created by the program affects the customer and how customer mindset affects brand performance. Again, there is a link. Customer mindset provides brand performance here. Now, this depends on three contextual factors. The three contextual factors like competitive superiority, the competitive superiority, channel and intermediary support, and then customer size and customer profile. What is this competitive superiority? How effective, quality and quantity at competitor products. Channel and intermediary support is how much brand enforcement and selling efforts are put. To make the customer get attracted. The customer size and profile is how many and what type of customers you handle or you garner in this. These are the three different contextual factors which determines the customer multiplier and which determines the brand performance. The last type of multiplier is the market multiplier. The market multiplier is something which determines the extent of value created for stakeholder from brand performance. Stakeholder from brand performance. It depends on actions of advisors, that is the financial advisors or venture capitalists or investors. Why it is called market multiplier is it multiplies the market attractiveness for investors. This is very important because it gives efficient profits to run a business, and satisfy the objectives. This is what is the market multiplier is all about. Now, I think you would have been envisioned with the brand value chain, which happens the value stages as part of this brand value chain, also the multipliers, and I think you would be able to derive some useful knowledge from this particular session. We will meet you in the next session with an interesting topic. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day.